Yo, what is up, guys? Good morning. This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Wealth channel. Good morning from Los Angeles. This video is actually not related to my main channel videos, but today I felt like paying this information forward to those that really want this information. And this is regarding the California Middle Class Tax Refund. And, today, as of today, I was able to get the Visa debit card that they sent me. This is from the Franchise Tax Board. And so I know that until now, there are a lot of y'all that are still waiting for the money, or you don't know when it will come or if it will come. And so I'm making this video to give you all the information from start to finish, from finding out about this all the way till getting the actual card, guys. Now, it would really make me happy if you guys liked this video, subscribed, and shared it to a lot of your Californian friends who are really wanting this information, guys. Okay, so let's start. So the California Middle Class Tax Refund was given out, or was approved by Gavin Newsom, basically to fight inflation. And here in California, we just have the worst, most expensive prices. I mean, we're talking about gas, groceries, just everything is just priced sky high right now. So they basically said, hey, we have a surplus in tax, so we're going to give them a middle class tax refund. So this was way back, actually, a few months ago. But everything basically rolled out in October, guys. And I got the previous stimulus direct deposits for the previous GCS ones. So basically for me, I was just waiting for yet another direct deposit. So the direct deposits started from October 7 to October 25. And every day from October 7 to 25, I was waiting for that direct deposit. And it was a pretty nice amount that could really help the family. But the thing was, from October 7 to 25, I basically got nothing. And I'm sure a lot of y'all are in the same boat. And right now, as we speak, it's already like almost mid-November. And so if you haven't gotten it, you're probably wondering, well, am I going to get it on the second direct deposit time window? There is a second direct deposit time window from October 28th to November 14, guys. So that's another time window. But it says clearly on the website that this is for non-GCS recipients. So if you got it beforehand and you didn't get it through direct deposit right now, then you're probably pretty nervous about it. You're probably wondering, where's your money? And, messing with someone's money is not good. So for me, I really wanted the information pretty bad. So I'm actually going to credit a couple places. Number one was, of course, the Facebook groups. And so there is a Facebook group called California Middle Class Tax Refund. It's made by a bunch of people that basically update each other or give information to each other. So I'm going to say that some of the pieces in this video is from what I've learned on that group. So I want to thank you guys for that amazing info. And of course, just like going into Twitter, going into the news and finding out what the hell is going on. But just a lot of uncertainty is what happened to me, because right now it's totally past the direct deposit time window. So if you haven't gotten this, or if this is like the first time you've heard about this, I mean, I have a lot of nurse friends that this is the first time they heard about this. First thing you do is you got to find out if you actually qualify. And I'm not really going to go too much into this, because this is what like the bulk of the information around is about, finding out if you've qualified. All you have to do is to go to the Franchise Tax Board website. I'm going to link it below with the description, like find out if I qualify or how much will I get. And then it's a straightforward click, answer like 5 questions regarding your previous taxes, if you have dependents or anything like that. And then in the end, it will tell you how much you are going to get. So again, this is pretty straightforward. That's pretty easy. I'm sure that a lot of y'all watching this video, you're past all of this. You already know you're receiving either $350, from $350 to $750 to $1,050. You're already waiting for that. Now, if you guys were like me and you already knew that the money's already coming, you already know the amount, here's how to find out if it's going to go through direct deposit or debit card, guys. Okay, so the key is to call or chat with the Franchise Tax Board, guys. Okay, so there's a chat option and a call option. The phone number is 916-845-7088. 916-845 7088. So I actually tried both options. So the first thing I tried was the chat option, guys, and a lot of people have been getting some results chatting with a live agent with this chat option, guys. But let me tell you, first and foremost, just to not confuse you, this is an automated chat, okay? So there's no human being in the beginning. So what you have to do is you have to type customer service on the chat. You have to type it in, customer service, and you have to wait. Sometimes you'll get disconnected, but when I typed customer service, it went into a real agent that got to chat with me. Now, the problem with this chat was that when I tried it, the customer service agent was actually not giving me the information I needed. They said something like, well, we don't give that kind of info over the chat. So I don't know if he was just lazy because I was one of the 26 million already asking about this, but he kind of just withheld information. So I went with the second option, which was to call the franchise tax board in their Sacramento number. I called that number and I pressed 1. I just kept pressing 1 until I got to customer service. My experience, again, was pretty interesting. I called in at basically 8 in the morning, right when they opened. And I did that because I kind of wanted like a nice customer service rep, somebody that hasn't received like a barrage of phone calls all day. But actually, I think that because of the previous days, I felt like this customer service agent was kind of rude, actually. She was trying to be nice, and I was trying to be nice. But I think just because she had talked to so many people, maybe some mad people, she was kind of talking over me. It wasn't really a good experience. It wasn't a pleasant experience. In the end, though, as we were arguing as expected, she just goes, okay, so what's your social? And so I gave my social, I gave some details, my address, just verified who I was. And then bingo, I got the info from the customer service rep through the 916 number. And she basically said, you're getting a debit card. And for me, I was just like, oh my gosh, seriously? Like, I didn't even argue against it because it's actually going to happen. But I was like, oh my God, I waited like for basically a month for a direct deposit and it never really came in. But so finally, she told me, you're getting a debit card. And for most of y'all, you already know the whole debit card deal is by last name. So luckily, I was on the first batch. But, you know, if your last name is like T or V or Z, I mean, you'll really have to wait, guys, okay? So that's kind of like a while. Again, all that info, you already know. It's on the franchise tax board website. I don't need to tell you that. So I was going to get a debit card, and the time window for me was until November 5. So it was like October 20 something to November 5. Now, for y'all that are, you know, it's debit card, and your last name is like A to H, it's like on the first batch, and you're still waiting for this, just know that the mailing time is until November 5. So it doesn't mean that November 5, everybody gets it, okay? It means that they could have mailed a package November 5, okay? So mine, my debit card, this one was mailed November 4. And so I got it like yesterday, which was November 7. Now, say you already know that information and you want to know when it's going to arrive in your mail. This is important right here. And again, I'm going to pay this forward. I learned this from the groups. This is an amazing service actually done by USPS, and it's called Informed Delivery. This is a free service by the Postal Service. And I definitely highly encourage you guys to get it. So Informed Delivery, you basically sign up. I'm going to put the link below yet again. USPS Informed Delivery. And the amazing thing that happens here is that they will scan every single, like a photo. They will scan a photo of every single piece of mail and package that you will get for the next day, guys. Okay, so they will scan it. You'll get photos of it for free. And so I encourage you guys to sign up if you're still waiting for your debit card. Now, last night, or like 2 nights ago, is when I got the Informed Delivery thing where they kind of showed me photos of my mail. And then bingo, I found this one, the Middle Class Tax Refund envelope, a photo of this on the USPS Informed Delivery. So that is when I really felt at ease because I knew I was going to get it the next day. And yeah, so definitely, guys, protect your mail too. You know, I heard there are some people that are like stealing this stuff, but Here it is. It says right here in red. Okay, you can't miss it. I think it also says Omaha, Nebraska. It's from Nebraska, but still, it says right here, important information about your middle class tax refund. Okay, and again, you're gonna see a photo of this in your informed delivery, so you can't miss it if you follow these steps. Okay, so now you got the Visa card through the mail. I'm sure you have a few questions as well. Number one is, can you just use it like a normal debit card? Absolutely, it is a debit card. So basically you activate it just like a credit card, you put in a PIN just like a debit card, and you can use it immediately. But for me, I wanted to transfer the money from the debit card to my bank account. I wanted to do it for free, okay? And if I wanted to pull it from the ATM, one of those things that I was wondering was, okay, am I gonna get fees, like ATM fees for that? And of course, I got the answer for that, guys, because that's precisely what I did. I transferred the money out of this stimulus card, the middle class tax refund card, all the way to my bank account. So how do you do that for free? So you got to go to the Money Network website. Again, I will link that below. It's mbd.everywherecard.com, and the Money Network, they're the ones that actually made these cards, right? So this is the network that processed these cards. They have a website as well, and all you have to do is log this card in. And the moment you log it in, the information automatically pops up, guys, okay? So you'll have your balance there. It'll be available and ready. And then they have a transfer out option, both to a domestic bank account and an international bank account. So I chose the domestic bank account, and basically it's pretty straightforward. You put in your routing number and your checking number, and then the amount that you are going to send. Now, if you got the 1,050 like me, and you're like pressing the send option and it's not really working, well, that's because you have to read what's at the back of the paper that you're gonna get. And it says right there that the maximum that you can send or transfer out to the bank account every single day is $600. Okay, so if you're wondering why I can't, pull 1,050, that's because it's $600. Okay, so I did that and I pulled out $600 from the 1,050. Now, what about the remaining one? So you can also pull that out same day through these ATMs that have no fees, or they do not charge any fees for the tax refund. And there's a website for that too. I'm gonna link that below, ATM locations, and all you have to do is to put in your zip code, and it will tell you which ATMs will not charge for you to pull out that money. And the limit is from $400 to $600. My wife actually tried it, and one of those ATMs, I think in Ralph's or Target, the max was $400. So that's really how we took out all the money in one day. So I transferred out $600 through the website. My wife withdrew $400 through the ATM that doesn't charge fees, and then the $50 we kind of just used for gas. Okay, so there you go. There you have it from start to finish. That's my info on the middle class tax refund. Hopefully these steps, you can use them to, if you're nervous or if you're wondering when it's going to happen, when it's going to arrive, hopefully this appeases you, puts you at ease, and makes you a lot more calm regarding this, guys. Okay, so hopefully this helps. And again, I'm just paying this forward because this is some great information that I also found out through the groups and through my own research, guys. Okay, so hopefully you guys get it soon. And if you have any questions regarding this, please ask the tax board. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. God bless. Have a great day. Peace.